hello everyone. So, the month of mayhem hasn't quite gone the way I thought it was going to. And I'm still going to try to figure out some way to create mayhem in this month, but nothing at all has gone the way I thought it was going to go. So, first and foremost, even though this might be a little bit of a complaint, it's really not. It's a blessing, but I have been absolutely overloaded with door and window work. And that's a good thing, but it's a bad thing for what I was trying to do this month, because I have been going through so much stuff, trying to find the bits, find the pieces, find all the the stuff to make the doors. I have to, make room in the shop, and so a lot of stuff has been happening. And last night I had probably one of the biggest shocks that I've had in my life, and well, since the accident. So, one of my old doors. So yeah, I have 100-sided dice or die, and every so often I roll it to see what it lands. And I wonder if this truck is following me. He's been behind me for a while. And whenever I roll the dice, if it lands on 100, which is extremely remote, that means it's a STIF, shit hits the fan moment, okay? And that's when you're supposed to be able to get up and move as quickly as you can. And that's one of the things I do as an exercise for me, is to know if I'm ready to deal with whatever whatever may come down, whether it's an alien invasion, whether it's the power going out, whether it's riots, whatever. I need to be ready to just grab my stuff and do what I have to do and go where I'm going to go. And I've been rolling that dice randomly for probably 2 years. It's never landed on 100. Last night, it lands on 100. All right. So I'm like, oh shit. So I go through and I got a couple of bags prepared, and I grab my food and I start. And this is a real thing that I do. Okay. It's an exercise. We used to do it in the Marine Corps, and it's basically just making sure you're on point with everything. Well, I couldn't find a lot of stuff that, I kind of sort of know where it's at, but it's like one piece is over there, one piece is over here, and everything. And I was like, you know what? Between the door jobs, between the rolling 100, which is the first time I've ever done it on this stupid die, or dice, or whatever you call it, it was a big culture shock, because I realized how unprepared I am for just generalized life. I mean, I'm struggling just to find all the bits and pieces to build a door, and that's my job. That's what I do, used to do for a living, is build doors. So after grabbing the stuff, and I loaded up the truck and then ran up to the shop to grab more stuff and everything, and I was like, because I have a time limit of how quickly I have to get everything and be out, and it's something for me. It's not for anybody else. It's not for, this is something that I do for me, and it keeps me aware of what happens. So anyways, last night I'm looking around the shop, and I says, okay, I need this tool. So this is after I stopped doing, I was like, okay, I'm unprepared, I'm dead, exercise failed, redo it next time. So I says, okay, I need to build a door. So I'm sitting there looking for a tool, and it took me over an hour to find one tool, and I was like, this is just stupid. And I cut my leg trying to get through my shop, because I had a little piece of metal sticking out of a box, and ended up cutting my leg. And I was like, so here's what I'm doing. All that, what I just said, is to say this one thing. I'm done. I'm not going to do a damn thing. I'm not going to do nothing until I get my shit organized and get everything at least where it's going to go. So I'm going to bite the bullet, literally. Well, not literally. That's the wrong way to say it. I'm going to financially bite the bullet, and I'm just going to, whatever I have is what I have. I'm not going to get any more, but I'm just going to get every single thing, and this is going to take a long time to do, and this is my one time I'm going to talk about it. As things progress, I might say other things, but this is for me. This isn't for y'all. I'm just letting you know. So, in between doing the door jobs, getting rid of all the stuff, going to flea markets and selling, with all that, I'm going to concentrate on just getting stuff organized. Last night I worked till probably 1 or 2 in the morning, and I was taking little totes and all them little Jaguar boxes I had from back in the day, and I'm labeling them, saying, okay, all the razor knives I find, I put right here. All the, this I'm going to find, I put it right here. So everything I have right now is utilized only for the purpose of organizing my life and getting things back to where at least I know where stuff is. And while doing that, I'm going to be throwing stuff away. I've decided I got an area where I'm going to box up everything and just start making runs to the flea market. So, but yeah, last night was I almost made a video last night, but I was kind of pissed off at myself and depressed and just, yeah. So, and I need to say one other thing. This goes toward the garage sales. I did take this month off to stop garage sales, so I can concentrate on doing the online thing, which I have not invested any time into whatsoever. I have, but not, like, I've been trying to just get stuff ready, and it's like, okay, well, here's a set of 6 glasses, here's 5 of them, where'd the 6th one go? So I set it aside. Hey, I have these little pieces here for auto parts. Oh wait, I'm missing 2 of them, let me set them aside. So it's like my whole life is just unorganized right now. So, but as far as the garage sales are going, I'm not going to do, as of right now, any more garage sales. I'm going to redo the shop, and I'm going to concentrate on just getting it organized to where all the doors are in the main warehouse area. So all the garage selling stuff, all that's going away. I'm using the office for all my tools and for like the paperwork and stuff for the business. And then the back area I'm going to use as kind of like just where to sort stuff out, because I got a big table and everything. So while building doors, while doing all this stuff, I'm also going to be spending a couple hours here every day, and at the other house and the studio and everywhere in storage units. And I'm just gonna go through a couple of boxes and just kind of make little loops every day, and just it's all I can do. I gotta get organized. I gotta at least figure out what I have to know what I can sell, what I can't sell, what, and then I'm just gonna have to postpone the whole online thing until I have at least everything in one spot, So, because I was really not ready to do that. I'm not ready to build doors. I'm not ready to survive. So, but yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you, it's again, this is for me. This is me just kind of getting my venting or whatever you call it, just getting it off my chest. But I was pissed last night on how unprepared I was, because you don't know when something's going to happen. In fact, there was a 8.3 solar flare. Luckily it's not heading toward us, but all this stuff about seeing northern lights, all this stuff about people in Florida and Texas, and how I've heard Puerto Rico saw northern lights. This is not normal. This is not good. Okay, it's not pretty lights in the sky. It's radiation raining down on us. That's what creates the northern lights. So, and plus with all the turmoil and the different groups and organizations that are out there screaming their heads off and peacefully doing things, you need to be at least a little bit prepared. And last night I realized that I was not, and I'm pissed. So, mainly at just, of saying I'll get to it later, and I never know when later's going to be. And last night was my later. The first time ever rolling that damn dice. It hits 100 last night. And that's my, STIF moment. So, but anyways, I'm gonna get back to work. I got a door installed tomorrow, which I got all the stuff, and I got the warehouse somewhat cleaned out, and I'm gonna be building their door today and getting everything loaded up. But with the rain and everything, I'm probably gonna wait till a little bit later on this afternoon, so because it's about to rain here in just a few minutes, and then it's gonna dry up tonight. So, but yeah, I'm pissed off and unprepared, and gonna fix that hopefully soon enough. And realistically, I honest to God think that it's probably gonna take me 2 to 3 months just to get stuff organized. I mean, that's how bad it is. And that, that's all the storage units. That's, which I have to tell you one good thing, So with all the stuff I have, all the stuff I got to go through, all the totes, y'all seen it, you know how much shit I have. So I just need to take a tote, dump it on the table, go through it, put it where it needs to be. Bam, that's it. That's not doing anything. That's just getting everything in the spot it's supposed to be in. That's it. And it's probably going to take me 2-3 months to do that. But I have to say one good thing. My house is the cleanest it's ever been. It's like I have been working on my house every, couple hours every single night. And I have went through every single drawer, every single cabinet, every single square inch in my house, and I've cleaned it, and I put everything where it's supposed to be. And I would have to say, for the first time in my entire life, I'd be okay with someone coming over my house, because it's always been chaotic, and it's actually nice. Like, I walk in there and I have my little spot for my keys, and I have my little spot for, my phone, and I got my little charging station, and I have set my house up finally. The only thing I want to do different is I have a desk in there right now, and the desk is just about it was a little too big because my front door hits the desk, because I got a desk as soon as you walk in. And I want to take that desk out, and I have this architect's drafting table, and I'd rather have that because I want to be able to stand up and work and not sit down all the time. So I think I may swap out the desk for the architect's drafting table. In fact, it's starting to rain right now. So, and I think that's the only thing I want to do, and that'll free up a lot of room. But it's right there by the big window in the front, which y'all don't know about my house. So, and I have a tiny home. And no joke, I might have one of the smallest houses in Jacksonville, but it's 690 square feet. That's it. I mean, most people's living room is bigger than my whole entire damn house. So, but I like my house. It's the perfect house for me, because I really don't like other people coming into my life, and, that's a social disorder I have, but, it keeps me safe. It keeps me protected. So, anyways, let me hurry up and move this stuff before it starts raining too hard. Peace, love, money. I'm out.